go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him.
What's good, world? What's good, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, whatever you want to call it. Y'all know what this is. This is the My Dogs podcast and the best of the Arterial Motorsports podcast and the BFO. Well, I got a good one. We got a good one for y'all today. What's going on, panel? What's going on, coach? How you feeling?
Man, listen, I am great. I turn the double nickel tomorrow, so I'm ready to celebrate.
Oh, birthday came around.
All right.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
All right. See you.
D, what's going on with you?
Man, ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. Just trying to, get these chitlins ready for the next couple days playing.
Oh, man. I got a rip.
Man, don't hate.
No, I ain't hating. No, I need some of them chitlins.
Oh, you eat chitlins? I thought you didn't like chitlins.
Oh, no, I love some chitlins. No, because you the one. Coach, you eat chitlins?
No, bro, I can't do it.
Oh, well, yeah. Nah,
Yeah, I knew it was one of y'all.
But you said last year about your chitlins. Because, everybody in the whole world eats chitlins with hot sauce. You talking about yours don't need no hot sauce?
Not at all.
I need to know how that go. I need how to. But let's get into Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders went to Vegas. He came, he saw, he conquered. From record sales to sold out concerts. What was y'all, coach? What was your thoughts on Shedeur Sanders' first start? How do you think it went, and what do you think about the game plan and everything?
I think it went well under the circumstances. He did what we asked him to do, at least what I wanted him to do, push the ball down the field, so we can really evaluate what we have. The wide receivers, they garbage, but he got the ball down the field. You got to have a threat, and so he was able to show that. He showed more than what we've seen out of Gabriel over the last couple of weeks. I'm not trying to poo-poo on Gabriel, but this ain't the game ain't for him, right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is not, he is somebody said it earlier. He's a coach in the making. He's a career backup.
Talking about Dylan?
Right, yeah, he's a career backup, but he don't have that starter swag, And so we actually saw some of that. It felt good to see it.
Okay. D, how you feel?
I'm like this, man. And some people gonna get mad when I say this. I'm just saying, I'm happy. First of all, let me make this. I want Shedeur to succeed. Absolutely, 100%, 1,000%. I want the man to succeed. My problem is, here we go again with the hype train coming through, and I ain't seen enough product. I'm sorry, bruh. I ain't seen enough product to lose my mind over this just yet. Like I said, I want him to succeed, but I need to see. So if he go into San Francisco and he handle business, okay, then I'm going to start coming around a little bit more. We can't keep doing this to ourselves, dude. We do this every time. Do it every time?
Okay.
I ain't going out like that, bro.
Another question for you. I'm going to pose another question for you because I think like me and I like Coach answer yours because you scared of Kool-Aid. You scared of Kool-Aid. But I didn't ask you because your comment, you got comments saying the same thing. They with you, but nobody asked y'all that. They asked y'all only question I asked was how was Shedeur Sanders first start? I didn't say was Shedeur Sanders our future. I didn't say did we find our quarterback. I just asked you how did he play Sunday against Las Vegas? You going overboard. How did the man play Sunday?
Come on now. It's the question is kind of loaded. You just can't give a one sentence answer. Oh, you did great. No, you can't do that, dude. It just don't go down like that. That's not the world that we live in. Okay. If you want to judge him by his play, I think he played good. He made one interception. Okay, cool. I think he played good. But see, now the reason he's out there is for the future. So you just can't say this one. We need to see what this man, do we have a possible franchise QB? So one, just say how he played. We know he played. Everybody and their mama seen it. We know he played good enough. We know that. But now what? Now what? That game was a couple days ago, my brother. That's all I'm saying. Now what? What's the future hold? That's what I want to get into. But hey, I'm riding with you, dog. Whatever you need.
Coach, am I tripping or is he tripping? Am I wrong to pose the question, or he's taking it further than where it needs to go?
Yeah, I think it's kind of going a little further.
Yeah, I didn't even ask that.
But listen, I think we're all encouraged. Okay, but I think that's where we should stop. We should stop right there.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's a week to week thing. I hear where D coming from.
Yeah, I get where he's coming from. He's scared. He's scared that everybody's gonna get and there is some fans that's out there that's doing it. That's we found our quarterback. Finally, he got in. I'm not saying none of that. None of that. All I'm just saying, well, how was his performance? Did you like it? Because he had a problem of always backpedaling and not stepping up in the pocket. Do you like that? You said you wanted to see him go down the field. He went down the field. How did he command the offense? What did you think about his throwing? I'm not asking about the next week's game or the week after that. I'm just asking for Shedeur's first start. How did you evaluate it and how did he look? That's the only question I'm asking, and I'm not saying he's the future. And me, I was out of the country as I was in Antigua. Everybody, I caught some of it on my phone. I said I was gonna go back and watch it, but we speeded the podcast up a day. I didn't get to watch it, so I really have no too much input, because I told my brother one thing is I don't know what happened to the offense. We had 14 points going into halftime. It was like 14-3 or something like that, or 14-0. I don't know. I would have liked to see another touchdown in the second half, but like I said, I was popping through airports and all that stuff. And he's just a rookie. It's his first game. Chill. I didn't watch it. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Was bad play calling in the second half. I know Jared Judy caught one on the 20 and he dropped it, but for us to be a good team and move on, I would have loved to see him get another touchdown or some more points on the board. What y'all think about the play calling in the second half? Like I said, I didn't watch it. We got 14 off the rip, but after halftime wasn't too much. What did y'all see?
I mean, both teams bogged down. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Two bad teams, can't get it together. They bogged down. It's just Cleveland was a little bit more resilient in the end, and they was able to figure some things out where the Raiders they're the hapless Raiders, and that hurts my heart to say it, because I'm a closet Raider fan. I hate to see them struggle the way that they struggle, but it's bad. It's real bad out there. Probably much worse than what it is here, quite honestly. They was able to find a way, and it was simple stuff that Dylan has had trouble with, maybe because of timing, maybe because he can't see. I don't know. But that last touchdown was just a simple screen pass. But it seemed like it was a little faster. They was a little bit more in sync, and they was able to break something simple for a touchdown. And I think that's the difference that we see between the quarterbacks. Dylan struggles in that area.
So you think it's Is it the play calling? Do you think that, I know it's 1 week, don't kill me. Do you think that Shedeur is on the same level as Dylan or ahead of Dylan? Why was he more better in the offense than Dylan?
Because he is more talented than Dylan Gabriel.
What? I thought
He's
you were
to
gonna say
me. No. We've always thought that, we can't say what they thought when they were doing the evaluation process, but you see now, I got to point this out. You see how Barry gave that man a big hug, gave him much love. And what did your boy Kevin do? Kevin kind of played it off a little bit because he wanted Dylan. So we say Dylan, my hat's off to him. He did what he had to do for them 5-6 games. It is what it is. But you see, Tommy Reese came in there. They came in there with a lot better game plan. Yeah. They settled down. They actually, giving this man time, he should have got the first a long time ago. So now you see, and it's kind of almost an indictment on Kevin Stefanski once again. Like, bruh, the man been right here the whole time. Like, what is your fetish with Mr. Short Man? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But now we see that. So I just want to see some capitalization on this. You know what I'm saying? But I was happy. Like Coach said, they kind of balled down. But that's to be expected. But they did score more than 17 points, didn't they?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can't hate on that, man. And the defense, and Miles and everybody kicked in. And it leaves that question. Had we put in Sanders 3-4 games ago, what would our record be? And that's all these questions are going to be popping through these people's heads, man. And it just leaves a road to doom, man. I'm just trying to keep people in reality now. So I just don't know where we go from here, my brother.
Yeah. Just stay right here in the moment. Quit going beyond.
I'm trying not to.
Because I think me and you talked. Shedeur could have had two dubs. But when we was at the game, he kept going for that end zone when the Joker was right there. He could have just got the first down. He kept going to the end zone. He kept wanting that big shot. And that's what I wanted to see this week. Was he gonna humble himself? And I know, Coach, I know you want him to take the shot, but he blew a game last week because of trying to take that shot. Now, Coach, I got a question for you as a coach. How do you feel about Jared Judy's fumble? What you gonna do, Coach?
And look, for me, we not, this is not high school, this is not mini league, this ain't even college, man. This is pro football. And if you can't do no better than that, man, it's time to hit the unemployment line, bro. He not bringing nothing to the table right now. I mean, it's disappointing from where he was last year, to where he is this year. I see what the problem was in Denver. They all but ran him out of town. He had one good year here. Now we back to the same stuff we was on before when he was in Denver, man. Time to move on.
Yeah. Okay. D, what you say when you saw that?
Man, I want to know what he was thinking about. I'm kind of thinking, was you talking to Chauncey Billups and you trying to get in the gambling ring and throwing games? It didn't make no sense. Like, do what you stutter stepping, run down the sideline to the right. And I'm talking the biggest brain fart of all time, bro. You catch the ball, you keep running. What made you decide to do that when nobody was there and the guys behind? I don't understand, Judy. Come on, man. It's like Coach said. What is going on with him right now? Is he feeling some type of diva spirit? Does he feel like he's so entitled? Like, what is going on with Jerry Jeudy, man? It's just, oh, man. Now I got to put his ass on the bench. You know what I'm saying? And then Coach did say something, about the Bond. I think Bond has a lot of potential, man. He's made a couple great catches. Like even at one time when Dylan threw, he went up. I got to give Bond some credit. I think Bond now, I would actually probably target him a little bit more and put Judy's ass on the back burner. But see, that's the thing. You pay Judy all that money. Once again, here we go, giving cats money and they ain't really earned it like that. And that's just where we at. That's just, man, it's frustrating as hell, bro. It really is.
Okay. I thank everybody for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that heart button. We do this for y'all, not just for ourselves. But Coach, both of y'all, do y'all see the love? Do y'all see the difference between Kevin Stefanski's talk about Shedeur Sanders and the way he talk about Dylan? Do y'all see some difference before I say my piece? Or are they the same? He treated them both the same.
Go ahead, Coach.
Man, you know what? That's a tough one. I think everybody feels that he treats him, he treats Shedeur, he treats Dylan differently than Shedeur. At least through the comments, that's how we feel.
Yes.
But there have been other people who say that's a little closer to the situation, say no, he treat him the same. But if he's not getting if Shedeur wasn't getting no first team reps, whatever, what's there to talk about? I mean, so I don't really know what to make of that, but it's not a good look. It seemed like he do throw a wet rag on Shedeur, at least in my eyes. Just like I think the boy should have got a game ball.
Yeah,
I mean, I know that's really
and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But they also said was that Dylan didn't get one either.
Yeah, no, but my thing, okay, I'm not to get in front of you, D. But my thing is when it ain't about a game ball, it ain't about first string, second string, eighth string reps. It's about what you say in the media. And every time he gets in the media, how do we know that they call Dylan Gabriel a computer? Because how he compute things. It's so many good things that's coming out that that the team and Kevin Stefanski comes out and he say when he get on the podium, he talks good about Dylan Gabriel. I have not once heard him say anything good about Shedeur Sanders. Not one. I would love to see it, but I've never seen him, even after we won a game. Everybody said it ain't about the game ball. This your quarterback. The quarterback is supposed to be the leader of the team. And hey, such and such did good on special teams, that run back. Hey, such and such on that interception. Hey, such and such on that. He said the person's name. He said the accolades and everything that they've done. Then he said, yeah, and that rookie Shedeur Sanders, good job. That's D. That's all Shedeur get? Talk to me.
Kevin got a lot of contempt, man, for that dude, man. He do, man, because he's so confident that Sanders swag, and he's feeling who he is as a person. Because like he got in the thing, he said, "I am that man. I am that. I'm here with I'm this is what y'all came to see." Kevin don't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because real talk, Deshaun never really hyped himself like that. Dylan, he wants a more humble guy, but that's not who you got. So you got to ask yourself, either I'm going to let this guy swag it out and win me games to save my job, or I'm going to suck up my pride and let this man keep doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. It's like you said, his body language, some of the things that he said, it just doesn't feel like he's on Sanders' side. And I don't understand that guy. I want my player to win. I'm what you need? What you need? How many reps you need? Give him the reps. Give him that. And he did not treat that man the same way. But see, Sanders was patient. He was calm. He was poised. And like Deion said, your time coming, son. Your time coming, son. So now the question is what Kevin Stefanski gonna do about it? You ain't calling the plays no more. Thank God. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? So let the man go out there and do what he got to do. Save your job.
Now, what do y'all think about this comment? I don't agree with it. I think what's helping Shedeur, he's saying that Kevin and AB, they want Dylan to start. But I think Andrew Berry wants Shedeur to start. Well, I ain't gonna say want him to start. He wants Shedeur. He wants the best person out there. But I'm not gonna say that he wants Dylan. Because he picked up. Nobody knows why we got both of these quarterbacks, but AB. And I think AB wants the best guy out there, and he just feels that Kevin is not giving AB Kevin is not giving Shedeur a fair credit. So I would never say that he won't Dylan. He want the best guy out there. How do y'all think both of them is against Shedeur or just one?
No,
Just one.
Here's where I kind of want to backtrack a little bit. I think what we have here is a personality conflict. It's not that Stefanski dislikes Shedeur. The personality, he has proven in the past, he has difficulty dealing with these alpha male personalities. Think about it when Baker was here. Baker had to learn how to humble himself and be quiet. But we all know what type of dude Baker was.
Yeah, they bumped it. They didn't like each other.
They didn't like it. So it's a personality conflict because these are strong guys. I can't speak about Kirk Cousins or anybody that he might have worked with in Minnesota, but think about they don't strike me as being boisterous. They're quiet leaders. What is Dylan Gabriel? He's a quiet leader. He goes about his work. These other guys, they voice themselves.
Yes.
They don't have a problem showing their presence. And for some folks, that's hard to take, especially depending on what part of the country or whatever that you was raised in. Think about it, Cleveland. Shut your mouth, do your work, blue collar, and then you got a dude come in. I am that dude.
Yes.
There's a lot of people who have a problem with that.
They're scared of confidence. They're scared of confidence.
Yeah, I want my quarterback to be confident. I want every man on the team to be confident, but especially my quarterback.
Yes.
But I want him to be able to take responsibility too when he falters.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing that I heard, and reason why we might see things and why people might get cut or people go. They scared of confrontation. It came out Vrabel. What did Vrabel have was he a head coach before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he at? Huh?
Tennessee.
Do you know why he was fired? Wasn't the record. There's nothing that y'all can say. The rumor that came out was the owner said that he was scared of him.
Well, I was gonna kind of you said there's nothing we can say. We didn't.
Well, I didn't think y'all would come up with that. Did you know that?
No, I was gonna say Vrabel. Yeah, Vrabel is a intimidating. Like when I met him the other year, I was like, damn, I didn't know he was swole. Like you see the picture, man. Vrabel's not that dude you want to run into in a dark alley, man. He's a very imposing, intimidating type guy, and I understand that. Kevin is not. You know what I'm saying? So, they two different people, but at the same time, I'm basing you on your football intelligence and your ability to coach. I don't give a good goddamn how big you are. If you can go out there and you got these guys doing what they need to do, I'm gonna ride with you. You could be short as Chip Kelly, and you see what happened to his ass, and still get these guys to do what they got to do. But a lot of they didn't like Chip, even small as Chip Kelly was. He was like, "Get out my face," and they didn't agree with that. Shady said that all the time. They couldn't stand him, but he held his own. So if the size is about this, how do you coach these young men, get them to go where they need to go, get them to be, and be that player? And I don't think Kevin has that rapport with these people.
I brought up the Vrabel because some of these teams or some of these guys are just. They're scared of confrontation, and they want some yes men. They want you to what I say go. They don't want you to buck back. And like Vrabel, like I said, Vrabel's big. The owner, not the GM. The owner said he's scared of him. He's scared. So if Vrabel do something wrong, he's scared to go. He's scared to go down there and tell Vrabel something because Vrabel might cuss him out. So and the Shedeur Sanders, the foe. I mean, these are guys that's gonna buck back in the system. And Dylan gonna say, "What you want me to do, coach?" So they want somebody that's going to abide to them. Even Baker like, nah, let's do this, let's do that. I mean, they want some yes men, and that's why certain players are not being played over other players. And I think that's why he would love for Dylan to get back out there And that's why I saw the report. I don't know who said this, or if it was said, or y'all favorite girl up there. What's her name? Mary Kay. Mary Kay said that. I don't know. She said somebody else said it, but she talking about she want to see more of Dylan Gabriel. I'm like, who said that? Y'all saw that?
I saw that.
I'm like,
I don't pay
where's
that
that
foolish talk any attention.
Huh?
I don't pay that foolish talk any attention.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we going back to this guy? Why is this? I mean, I don't.
You knew that was coming, bro. You knew that was coming, and deep down, you know what that's about. You know what that's about. But all three of us know what that's about, and I'm gonna leave it at that before somebody try to dig. Y'all know what that's about, man, and that's the problem, bro. So, but it is what it is.
That is the problem. Now let's get on to this Sunday game. Sunday game is supposed to be raining up there where y'all at in Cleveland all weekend. It's got an 80% chance of rain. What's the game plan going to be like? Do you think the rain is going to be a factor? Do you think we have a shot? What's going on? How do y'all think, D? How do you feel about this game coming up Sunday with Shedeur starting in the rain? No, wait a minute. I'm gonna go back to the last game. I'm sorry. How did y'all feel about that? We made history again, and to me, it's on a bad side. No team in history has ever punted the ball inside the 30-yard line. What were y'all thoughts when he did that on 4th and 2?
Honestly, I didn't have no thought on it. I mean, this is the Cleveland Browns. Don't but
I mean, as a owner, a GM, or whatever, and you looking at your coach and he punted like a minute and something on the clock. I forgot how much time on 4th and 2 inside the 30. What's your thoughts when he sent that punt team out there?
Typical Brown, man. Typical Browns, typical Kevin Stefanski, though.
I mean,
nothing like that.
Is that good or bad?
You. It's bad. I mean, nothing like that should surprise you, though. That's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. It's the same dude, man. It's the same dude. Everything you said, a lot of the stuff you said is an indictment on Kevin Stefanski. Yeah. It really is. It shows you why it may be time for him to just go ahead and punch that ticket. I'll be out there at Hopkins, brother. I'll take you. You need an Uber or Lyft or something like that? I'll take you for free to get your ass up out of Cleveland. And you ain't got to worry about the gas. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I'll buy some brand new tires and put on the car. I'll help you out, man. I'll put his bags on my back, dog. He can head back. I'm sorry, man. I'm just so kind of disgusted with this man, dog. I don't like the lies. I don't like his body language. I don't like his demeanor. I don't like nothing when it comes to that. He be in the locker room all hyped up, and then it's a short change that man. Hey, man, where my 75 cents? This was a quarter, and he just gave me a dime. You know what I'm saying? That's all I get that man. I know everybody been tripping. I don't want to go get that man his game ball because even though he didn't give Dylan one, what the fuck did Dylan deserve? Excuse me, to get one. What did he deserve? He didn't win his first rookie debut. He didn't. So give that man his flowers. I'm just saying. And just keep it going.
Do Dylan got a dub? He eating a W?
He got a dub, but he didn't get a dub on his debut. Okay. That's the thing. So he got.
Who did we see with him?
Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, Miami. Yeah, but Miami was trash too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I need to see a competent win. This team, the 49ers, if they could do their thing against, if Shedeur could go out there.
Wait. We're jumping the gun again. We're jumping the gun.
What you want me to do, man? I'm keeping it 100, brother. What you want me to do?
I'm asking about that 4th and 2. Now, my thoughts was we got a shaky kicker. Yes, he's been making some, but guess what? You can always get some more practice. I need to see what you're about because next year I might be looking for a new kicker. So you're gonna go out there and kick that ball, and we're gonna see what's going on. I'm not gonna be scared that you're gonna that is gonna get blocked, or we gonna grab our nuts. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna get the dirt dog on. We gonna grab our nuts, and we got Junkins back there, and we gonna run it. It's 4th and 2. We're gonna play big boy ball, but being scared is one thing that we're not gonna do as a head coach. I'm setting a tempo right now with a new quarterback in. Most teams, why has that never been done in history? Because it's stupid. Because it's stupid. So most teams, you gotta. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got to know how to put a team away. Go ahead.
You know what though? I hate to go off subject, but you brought something up. When Dirt Dog say something crazy, I think Dirt Dog be watching Ocho a lot, man, because Ocho got on there the whole thing, and Ocho related this whole thing to a female, interaction between a relationship with female, and Ocho was wilding. Oh, I was like, I said, now I know where Dirt Dog getting this from.
He watching Nightcap.
He watching Nightcap. I was like, oh, that's why Ocho was talking about female. I was like, oh, now I could see the correlation. I was like, oh, okay, that's all I want to say now.
You silly, but nah, I would have went for it on 4th and 2. I would have loved to see what my team is about. Can we put this game away? I'm not playing scared and lean on a defense. If they don't make it on 4th and 2, oh well. They gotta go 80 yards with no timeouts. Oh well. Our defense been shutting them down anyway. You already saying you punting it. You're gonna put it in your defensive hands. So put it in your defensive hands if you don't make it on this 1st and 2. But if he would have loved Shedeur and he really wanted to make a statement with Shedeur in that offense, he would have ran forward on 4th and 2, got that 4th and 2, then kneeled down and went out like some dogs that we supposed to did. That's what I would have did.
See, there you go, man. You know how the Browns' luck is. We don't got no rabbit's foot. We got a pig foot. Okay, so we can't take them just when you think, just like the other game. When we played Minnesota and we had that chance, and then all of a sudden your boy went down. You can't even play like that. So I can't get too mad. We don't have that type of luck. You have to use logic because things happen in Cleveland. They do. So you have to err on the side of caution when it comes to this team. So I can't be mad at that, but they pulled it out, man. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, man. Let this man do what he do.
If Dylan was in there, would they would have went for it on 4th and 2, Coach?
No, they'd have punted.
He would have still punted.
Yeah, of course.
And you think that's as a coach, would you have punted in that situation?
Hell no, I wouldn't have punted. There was no need to punt.
There's no need to
punt. I'll scratch my head off of it too. But listen, I don't get paid what that man gets paid to make those decisions. I just shook my head and kept it moving.
Yeah.
I don't understand a lot
of what he did.
But this is the Cleveland Browns. Are we supposed to understand?
See, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So when you see that, you gotta be, oh, you know what? Never mind. Just go ahead and get rid of that. I ain't mad.
All right, now we can get into Sunday. What are y'all expecting with the rain? Is that going to affect Shedeur? Is that going to affect us? How's our game plan going into it and all that stuff? What's your coach? Your thoughts, Coach?
I think the rain is a great equalizer because Brock Purdy, he's not exactly tearing up the league right now.
Oh, he looked bad. He didn't
look good last night. Everybody got to run the ball. McCaffrey's decent. Judkins is decent. This is a offensive line running game type of day. I just don't see a whole lot going down unless that weather forecast changes. It should be a lot of running. Hopefully Miles can get his 2 or 3, sacks or whatever. And we got a shot as long as they, I'm not going to say play conservative, but they got to play the type of game that really manages Shedeur's strength. He got to take his shots when the time comes. But they got a nice defense in San Francisco. This is going to be a much different challenge than what they was going up against Vegas.
Nate, this is the pros, man. This ain't college football, bro. We have Nate, you my dog. I love you. This ain't This is not college football. This is the NFL, not for long. Your tactics and everything that you did back then, it don't even equate to what's going on right now. So you got to be smart. Now I need these cats, just like Coach said, you're going to see a lot of running unless the forecast changes. And like Coach said, he don't feel, that confident in the wide receiver room. Okay, so you passing the ball around, they dropping the ball. Jerry Jeudy, ain't no telling where he going to flippity fumble the damn ball. You know what I'm saying? Doing goofy out there, man. So got to play smart. I think they can they're going to, now that some film is out on Shedeur, now, it's a little bit, they see he like to roll out, do what he got to do. They're going to probably try to keep him in the pocket. They're going to, the 49ers are going to want him to beat them with his arm. I think he can. If the situation was different, the weather was different, I think he could. Because we all see Shedeur did demonstrate a lot of things.
49ers?
I hold on now.
You got some Kool-Aid.
Hold on. The 49ers are not unbeatable. No team in the NFL is unbeatable. You seen what happened, what the Cowboys did to the Eagles. Now, what I'm saying is they're going to try to force Shedeur to beat them with his arm. Hey, come on, player. You ain't been here no way. Where you at? It don't matter to me. Don't make me go get the old lady. But anyway, so like I was saying. But they're going to force Shedeur to probably stay in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So to run the ball. I mean, the weather, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So we just going to have to see, man. But could the Browns possibly beat the 49ers? Yeah. I mean, what's the stats on that? What's the outcome? What's the probability on that? But yeah, I think in the right situation, with the right play calling, I would love to see. I love what Samson did last week. Love what Samson did. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, Stefanski wasn't using that dude. Like, why not? And see, that's another indictment on your boy. You know what I'm saying? We saw in preseason when Samson get out there, catch the ball, and he get in space. He got the speed to make that. I was like, whoa, man, come on. We got to use these weapons. We do have weapons. We do. And then there's certain guys that you just can't rely on. I'm sorry, Judy, man. I don't know what's wrong with you, brother, man. But we're gonna have to see, man.
Now, my thought. This is me as a coach. The reason why I posed this question is I know y'all saying that Sanders got to throw, we got to do this and do this. When it rains, that ball is slippery. When it rains and it snow, this is where when like last week I was saying on 4th and 2 we should have ran it. We got to see what this team made about. So this Sunday's game is about McCaffrey and it's about O State. If Junkins is going to we need our line. That's what it's going to come down to because I don't know what the rain's going to be like. And I mean, it might be passable because remember when we beat Joe Burrow? Was that this year or last year? Week 1 it rained against Cincinnati, and they was crying talking about because it might have been, I don't know if it's this year or last year. I don't know who we played week 1 this year at home when it rained and we beat them.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, that was last year in the rain, and we blew them out. We blew them out. But it's all about who can establish a run, and we know what Christian McCaffrey is about. He's a Hall of Famer. And they know they're gonna come in with a game plan of running the ball. Now, we do at times can stop the run, and at times we just get ran over. So I don't know which defense. I know we got a great defense, but I don't know who's going to step up. But on offense, we need that line to step up, and we need them. We need to establish a run. If we can't establish a run, we ain't gonna win in the rain. We're not gonna win in November and December if we can't establish a run. Because this is the time that you got to be able to establish a run. How you feel about that, Coach?
So I just took a quick glimpse of the weather, and it's only a 40% chance. It's
40%.
Yeah, it's gonna be wet from the days before and cold, but it's a 40% chance. So we don't know what we're gonna have on Sunday. So there's a potential for a little bit of throwing, but that wind will be coming in. I'm sure. The big thing here with
you reading it right? Mine say 81%, but it's 41 degrees.
I went to my good old Fox 8 News here.
Okay.
Fox 8 said it's a 40% chance of rain or snow on Sunday, 40 degrees.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna take my chances with them. But like I was saying, this thing here with how they gonna do stuff on Sunday. It's not that they don't develop a running game. We have a tendency to abandon the running game.
Coaching once again.
We have to stay committed to it and limit the amount of possessions that San Francisco has. This can be a 17-7 game as far as I'm concerned. As long as we get the W, I don't care. But we have to limit the amount of carries the limited amount of possessions that San Francisco has. And I think that's the most important thing that we do in this game.
Okay. So what you think, D, is the running game? What's the big factor of winning this game? Running or passing Sunday in the rain?
I mean, in the rain, if it does rain, you can kind of dig and dunk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And still, I think, like Coach said, I think being effective on the ground will be more advantageous for the Browns to do dig and dunk. The long ball, I wouldn't risk too many. Unless he just wide open and he got all kinds of stick him on his glove. You don't really have to do that. It's about ball control, controlling the clock, grind them out. I think the Browns got a shot. I think they got a shot. I ain't saying they're gonna win, but I think they got a shot.
Okay, when a Dirt Dog, one of the knocks that I have on Shedeur Sanders is, and all you see, all his long balls or all his balls, he floats them. He puts up in the air. He don't. I don't know. The only reason that I wanted Cam Ward over him is because Cam Ward got a cannon. Shedeur, to me, he lobs the ball. I'm sorry, D. He lobs the ball. He don't shoot no cannon.
Whoa. There were some passes that Shedeur put so much great touch on. He saw the man lofted the ball. The man has touch. Touch is see Dylan Gabriel. He don't got no touch. His shit is like a wounded duck. And if you have a quarterback who has that ability, that changes the scheme. You in my face, I'm gonna just loft it over like a hook shot, like Kareem. Yeah. Whoop. And that's what he did.
And how do you throw with touch?
How do you throw with touch? Your body mechanics. Touch to me is something that God is giving you. God is giving you the ability, and your brain saying, "I can't throw a rocket, but I can just loft it over you." That's athletic ability.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I'm gonna ask you then, Coach. If you got something to say. Since you got something to say, me quick. Since he throws with touch, and I'm bringing up rain, we already say he's not throwing with velocity. He's throwing with touch. That wind can pick up and carry it. Am I right?
Bro, hold on. Before you get to that,
I got him, D. I got him.
Okay, go ahead and get him. Go ahead and get him.
This is know your personnel and understanding what the situation is. That's all that it is. That's all that this is. Now, if you can't touch, is a great thing. We can't say that boy can't throw the ball down the field, but if you can throw the ball down the field with touch, like he did with Isaiah Bond, that's something you can't teach. But he knew his personnel. He knew if he floated it out there, the boy fast enough to get up underneath of it and get it. How many times have we seen receivers overthrown? Because dude, he done do a 20 yards past receiver, and the dude can't get it. That is a God-given talent.
Correct.
You cannot
y'all making it seem like I'm doubting it. I'm just asking, since he doesn't throw with high velocity, he throws with touch.
Well enough. He played in Colorado. Colorado got elements. They played outside. He played enough in those type of elements to where he knows how to manage them. That don't bother me none. It's been
I'm just wondering when we gonna find out Sunday.
TP, this is my thing. Why do you feel like Shedeur does it? If they say he's one of the most, and even Mary Kay said, I know you feel how you feel about her, and he has a higher stat for accuracy. Why do you feel like he doesn't have any velocity on the ball? If that's what I want to know.
No, I watched him in college. He, like I said,
but in college he had a high stat for accuracy, though.
Yeah, no,
you gotta have some type of velocity to be accurate. If a bullet, hold on. A bullet needs velocity for accuracy. He don't throw a lot of wounded ducks.
And when see you making me talk about my guy. You're making me talk about my guy. And when Dan Alowski broke him down, what'd he say? 75% of his passes were check downs to the running back.
That's what they gave to him.
That ain't got shit to do with his velocity. Oh God, man!
No, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not.
TP, make it make sense.
I'm not.
Make it make
y'all
sense.
making me say bad things about him. I don't want to say bad things about him. I'm just asking. Do you think he got the arm strength to throw and to win?
No,
y'all making me say bad things about him. I want him to suckeed, and I've been getting killed every time I say anything about Shedeur. I want Shedeur.
So is it windy or is it raining? Make up your mind. Is it windy or is it raining? I mean, we talk about apples and oranges. Damn.
What rain
I got
win?
something to refute all this TP. Listen, probably one of the greatest quarterbacks we've ever had. Never had the best arm. But he was smart enough. He knew his personnel. He knew his situation.
You talking about Brian Sipe, ain't you?
Bernie did not have no cannon for an arm. God knows Brian Sipe didn't have one.
No.
But Brian Sipe knew how to manage the elements. They knew when you know your personnel, when you know what the situation calls for, you get the ball to where it got to go to.
But one thing, they had a great offensive coordinator. We got a playbook that's 20, 30 yards down the field. We got a playbook. We had a play caller that loves to throw deep down the field. It just Dirt Dog. Turn your mic on so we can get in here and get some of this food. Get on my side, Dirt Dog. We can't hear you. But
we need some dog food.
Yeah, we need some dog food, man. Hey. And leave the sexual talk alone. But no, I mean, it's just a question. That's what every quarterback. They don't, when it rains, I don't care who you is, Dan Marino. A lot of quarterbacks don't throw the ball in the rain when it's windy. And I'm just asking, the same way they don't kick field goals. They don't kick field goals. Well, you go for it on fourth down sometimes if the wind is blowing too much. And you're on mute now. That's all I'm asking. Is it going to be a factor? That's why we got to run. Can we pass enough? And is his arm strong enough to cut through that wind? That Cleveland wind up there, man.
I mean, it depends. I mean, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be fooling with that microphone. I mean, it depends. I mean, I liked what I saw from the young man. I think he did really good. I think he just needs to make some tweaks here and there. He did throwing that deep ball was really impressive. So I don't agree with you, TP, when you say he don't have the arm strength, because you need a lot of arm.
I never said he didn't have no arm strength.
Come on, TP. Come on.
He didn't have a cannon.
Yeah. The arm strength, cannon, same thing. Yeah.
No, he can throw every ball. The only thing I said is I like Cam Ward because like from the line of scrimmage to 20 yards, he can zip it in there. He got like a Dan Marino. He got a cannon. And like y'all said about Shedeur, hold on. Let me gonna throw a touch pass.
Bro, let me say this real quick. Tom Brady said Shedeur was on his knees and threw the ball 60 yards. 60 yards. I don't understand what you I understand like the game plan because of the elements. I said the deep ball might not be there as much. Okay, we agree on that. But it's like you trying to take away. This is your boy. You rocked the. It's 12. Took your shirt off.
That is my dog.
Okay.
But I can pose questions. I'm not talking about it.
But what's with all the criticism?
We about to play a game in elements, and this is our first time in Cleveland seeing him playing some elements. Then next week we gonna get in here and be like, man, that wind kicked his butt. Now I mean, like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
But this should not be an issue. It's a non-starter. Right. The man played in
with the right game plan. See, Coach, you speaking on the right game plan. And what you said earlier, we Cleveland, we the Browns, we're unpredictable. We don't know what game plan we're coming with.
College.
TP, was we not there? Was we not there when I got on and said the wind was whipping through that bitch and I was cold as hell? Me and you posted against the wall and he still was throwing it to the end zone, was he not? He still was. If old boy could have made that catch, he's still gonna let it go. It's not Shedeur Sanders' mind is not, he is like, I'm that dude, I'm legendary. I'm gonna let it go. I don't give a damn if mud was in the goddamn sky, he gonna let it go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about a question of his arm strength. You're right. Decision, game plan. Now we're talking about a coaching. I don't want you to do nothing more than 20 yards in this game. That's coaching. I don't think it's about his ability. I don't think it's about his velocity. I don't think it's about his arm strength. Decision making for the game plan, that ain't really on him. I'm telling you, I don't want you to do this today. Stick to the game plan. That's coaching. But Shedeur has the physical gifts, the tools. He has that. I think he can be successful in any increment weather. It just depends on the game plan. That's the best. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, I mean, I feel you. I'm just asking. I'm just telling you the one reason why his arm strength was a reason why at the beginning I didn't want him. Why I wanted Cam Ward. That's all I'm saying. It was all about.
Okay. So you felt like he don't have the arm strength. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because like you said, he's accuracy. When you watch him, it's touch. He throws with touch, and I'm like, and once you said, like you told your boy, college and NFL is different. Yes, he was accurate in college, but he throws with touch, and I was scared that touch ball was going to get picked off a lot, and that's all I was scared of, and that's what I'm here to see.
But until you learn how to throw with touch, at the NFL level, that's what makes the difference. That was one of the knocks on Elway. Yeah, Elway threw everything hard.
Oh yeah.
He had to learn how to throw with touch
because he thought he could fit everything in there.
Yeah, this boy already throw with touch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
I think
every ball is touch, though. Every ball is touch.
I mean, if he does,
do you want? Listen. You want to be able to give your receiver a catchable ball, because maybe that's one of the issues that we have.
Right.
You know, we already got receivers that have difficulty catching. Do you want to give them a catchable ball? Let's take the excuses away from them.
I get it.
If the man is putting it in there and baby soft, but it's getting there and they don't catch it, that's them. It's not the quarterback.
Yeah.
So that way we can evaluate better now. We can't even evaluate these dudes because they ain't got no passes all season. Now we got somebody who's trying to at least get them the ball. So let's not take that away from them. I'm
not taking away. It's just the questions. Everybody, when you evaluate somebody, it's certain things that you look at and that you want to see. The same way D keep talking about how short Dylan is. I'm not agreeing with him on Dylan's height. I mean, I agree with you. He made it through college at that height.
I agree. That man look at me in my face. I'm 5'7".
Hey, TP, man. I got two things. One to correct you on that Bengals game. That was in 2023 when we blew them out. That was a rainy game.
Yeah.
And number two, man. I mean,
that was 2 years ago. That's what I'm saying. But the win and that was Joe Burrow. They say Joe Burrow can't throw in. Joe Burrow is so great, but they say he can't throw. He can't hold a wet ball, and he can't throw in the rain. And that's all. I'm just asking.
But TP, who can?
Questions. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just posing questions because there is some quarterbacks out there that have trouble throwing the ball in the rain.
But TP, who can? If you put even high schoolers in college, other quarterbacks have hard time gripping the ball in the rain. Do you know how hard that is?
That's why I'm posing the question.
Nonsense right now. This is why you do wet ball drills. Don't think that they're not spending any time outside throwing a wet football. All this is a bunch of nonsense.
I like you.
Okay, they have all different. They got 100 footballs they can go through during the course of the game. Don't nobody give a damn if that football is wet or not. They got tiles. Let's stop all the excuses. Either you can throw the damn ball or you can't.
No, I mean, to a certain extent. Thank you. Look at my brother. Look at my brother. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say. Everybody.
But he said all.
I just said that.
That's plural, not singular. That's plural.
What?
All quarterbacks. So that's about the game plan.
So that's the question I pose. Is we haven't seen him every quarterback. So why y'all making it seem like I'm tripping? That everybody has a problem. So I'm trying to say It's how bad it's going to be.
It's all about how you adapt.
Right.
So when they hit the field tomorrow, and they put the ball in the bucket, that's wet.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do that all practice on Wednesday. They're gonna do it all practice on Thursday, Friday, and the walkthrough. I mean, so it's all this.
Because I can ask D, how is Kenny Pickett gonna throw in the rain? What you
Kenny
gonna say?
Pickett?
What?
No. Yeah, how's Kenny Pickett gonna play in the rain?
With his mittens on.
No.
Right.
You always talking about how short his hands is, how little his hands is.
But he
always
did.
talking about his little hands.
He
He can't
did
hold the ball. So I'm just posing a good question, and that's all. That's just a conversation.
Man, blink Kenny Pickett.
Right.
He ain't here. Why the bleep we worried about Kenny? And they keep on ding-a-linging around. They keep ding-a-linging around. He probably be starting. Gino out there throwing everybody the bird when he getting out the field. You might as well put Kenny Pickett's ass out there. Man.
So what's the key, Dirt Dog? What's the key to victory? What's the key to victory of Sunday? And
I gotta agree with Pops.
Chance of rain.
I gotta agree with Pops. Don't avoid the run game because we always avoid the run game. I did like what I saw from Dylan Sampson. I did like what Junkins is a dog. I think he should be a runner for offensive rookie of the year. That's just me. Everything what I saw so far wasn't great, but it was good.
What's the keys to victory for Sunday?
Keys to victory is what I just said. Run the ball. Don't throw it too much. Jerry Judy's a bum. He is. Come on, let's be honest.
No, just keep on going. Keep on going. Don't stop.
Jerry Judy's a bum. Just go back to the regular game plan. Protect the doors the best you can, and hope the defense. I know the defense is going to play solid. I'm more worried about the offense. That's it. That's it. So let's see how it goes. He's about to play a tougher defense. He's got Robert Saleh's defense against him, and that's a tough defense. So let's see what happens. I mean, you beat the Las Vegas Raiders. They're an absolute joke right now in the NFL. Now you're about to play against some real deal heavy hitters. Now you're about to play against an elite quarterback in Brock Purdy. Let's see how you do. So yeah, I see you giving me that look, but Brock Purdy's he won some games. That's the main thing.
You can say elite. I'm just.
I mean, TP. I mean, what do we know about elite? We haven't seen elite in the last 25 years. So what do we know about elite?
You look at it. You look at elite every Wednesday when you're talking to me, Coach. So what's the keys? What's the key?
God damn.
Whatever, TP. Let me know answer for me,
Coach.
man.
What's the keys to victory for this Sunday?
Run the football, limit the amount of possessions, focus on the short to mid-range game. Now, this is one of those times when we're going to have to, but you will have to take your shots down the field. The tight ends become very important this week. If you do have to move the chains, you got two decent tight ends, possibly three. Whitehorn or whatever his name is, Wires, whatever. He's not a bad dude neither. You got three dudes. One of them dudes need to turn into a real live fullback because that's what Judkins needs for this game. I wish we had a real fullback on the roster because it's hard for Judkins to do all that by himself. So limit the possessions, defense ball out. We should be in contention for a victory.
D, what's your keys of victory?
I believe everything that Coach said. Limited possessions. Make sure that you use Fanning a lot because he's a dog. As long as you use Fanning, keep the. I hate to say the dink and dunk, but do what you got to do. Don't get too risky. But sometimes you have to keep the defense honest. Sometimes you do got to take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because it was raining, they ain't gonna throw it deep. Sometimes you might have to risk one. You might it's 2nd and 8. I might have to let it go just to keep the defense. Oh, they throwing. It's strategy. Football is to me like chess at times. You got your rooks, you got your queens. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, people do certain things, and you gotta understand that and know how to manipulate that. Always take what the defense gives you. I think the Browns will be all right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's gonna win. But
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
be
Here you go. Here you go.
I said it before, and
now,
I said it
now,
again. I want them to just be competitive. I just want them to compete. That's it. I want them to be competitive. I know there's no guarantees for a win. I just want them to compete.
it's guarantees.
I mean, no, TP, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. There ain't no guarantees. This is the NFL. There's no guarantees in any professional sport. That, the NBA, the MLB, none. I just want them to be competitive.
Okay. Well, then my keys to victory is something that y'all probably want to agree with. It's coming from the defense. Like I said, to me, I'm looking at a rainy day. It's whoever can stop the run. If it don't rain, if it don't rain, our offense is going to sputter. We need to be able to control. If we can control Christian McCaffrey to under 50 yards rushing, I think we can win the game. Because on our best day, I mean, y'all see, we finally went on. What'd you say? 17 points. We don't score that much, and we don't score that often. So just to keep our team in the game, we need to shut down their run. We just saw how Brock Purdy passed last week. I hope he bring that same game plan. We got one. Right now, I just want to give a shout out to my guy, Mr. Shutdown 2. Mr. Shutdown 1 was Joe Hayden, but Denzel Ward just passed up Joe Hayden as the most deflected passes in Browns history. Got to give him that credit where credit is due. But so I know our pass defense is going to come, but we need to be able to stop this run. And if we can be able to stop this run and make them punt until we finally get lucky and score, we can get in the game. We can get in the game. I don't see no keys of victory for our offense because our offense haven't showed me nothing that I could say we need to run. I mean, Junkus has some games, but he's been averaging 50 yards or so. Our run, they keep stopping the run. The pass is garbage. So we just gotta limit them, like I say, to limit the possessions and all that stuff. Our defense got to get them off the field until we're able to get down there and score.
TP, real quick, so you know the draft's coming up because the draft's gonna come up in the next 5 months. I got a question. Would you like for them to draft another running back, just like what they did with Nick Chubb? Even though they didn't draft him, they traded for Kareem Hunt. Would you like to see something like a two tandem attack, like or similar to what they also doing in Detroit? Would you like to see something like that?
Don't we got that?
No, we don't. I don't feel like we have that with Dylan Sanchez.
No, what we don't have is a fullback.
No. We got the other Dylan that we like, but he does not getting the opportunities. Right. I just saw him take a screen to the house. We got him, but the coaches got him on the bench. We got to put him out there to see what y'all moving on somebody that we ain't even seen.
But check it out though.
Out there.
Check it out though. You know who somebody I like, and I've been watching this cat all year, man. And I would just move Jerome Ford's ass right out the way, and he's gonna be a free agent. Breece Hall from the Jets. Mm-hmm. If you can make that move and get Breece Hall, now we got a nasty running back tandem. Nasty. And I would make that move and tell, hey, Jerome, kick rocks. I will make that move. I'm sorry. I like Breece, man, and he's that dude from the line of scrimmage that can make things happen. And then if you want to go into a pass play, then you can put Sampson out there. Sampson from the line of scrimmage is just not that strong, but you see what he can do in space. You got a guy like that. That's great. But if you could bring,
I don't like three quarterbacks. I don't like three running backs. I don't.
Why not?
Two, and now y'all trying to give me three. I don't like it.
Well, no.
Okay, so hold on, Cole. Let me get him. Let me get him. So how many running backs should a professional NFL team keep on the roster?
No. I'm talking about.
No, that's not what I asked you a question. How many running backs should a professional NFL team keep on the roster?
For the game plan for the three.
I'm gonna say it, 3. So you agree an NFL team should keep at least 3 running backs, right?
Yeah.
4 kick rocks. Bring Breece Hall in here.
Yeah.
I would be so happy. Oh my God.
But do you see what they're doing as Dirt Dog brought up in Detroit? Do you see the difference between the carries? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about no equal carries. I want Junkins to get majority of the carries. He's going to get 75%. That's
fine. That's fine. But then when Junkins gets tired, who gonna be that dog after that? It's not Sampson. So if you got Breece Hall in there, if you got Hall, Junkins, and then you keep Sampson, you got a hell of a combination to do a lot of things.
What you think, Coach? What you think about that? I'm looking up stats.
Well, right now, I think for us, having 2 to 3 good backs are good. Like I was just saying before, what we really need is a fullback or somebody. I think you have the power in between the tackle with Junkins. You have somebody that can get outside or get out in the pass route with Sampson. You know, Sampson's problem is on passing downs, he can't pick up no blitz. They just overrun him. So that becomes problematic for him. He can only go out for a pass. He can't pass block. He's not there yet. So, you know, picking up another back that can possibly do something like that would be good. And also be able to run in between the tackles to give Junkins a blow. I think that would be good. Like I said, so you get 3 decent backs. You get a true fullback. I think we own something. Now, honestly,
did I say Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Yeah, he said Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The Browns don't like fullbacks. That's the crazy thing.
We ain't had a fullback in a while, but my thing is, so
I love a fullback.
Dylan Sampson only had 38 carries in 12 weeks. So we evaluating him off of 38 carries. We saying he ain't it because he only had 38 carries.
This ain't the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
You know this is.
I mean, I understand. Is so 38 carries. You done evaluating the guy?
No. Well, he's not being put in a position to succeed. Mm-hmm. I think we can all agree to that.
Yeah. You know, so if he's not been in a position to succeed, so you think that he got something in him. That's why I'm not trying to move on with him. I'm not
trying to move on from him at all.
We didn't say move on. I said move on for Jerome Ford. Move on from him. Right. I didn't say nothing about getting rid of Sampson. Oh no.
I don't want to see Sampson beat Metcalf up the middle. That's what I don't want to see.
But he's not built for that. But you know the stats on that. They was going back analytics. You know the stats on that. We all hated. Everybody hated Eric Metcalf going up the middle. We wanted him to go around the end. But every time
Eric, that's my dude.
Every time Eric Metcalf broke was up the middle, up the gut. That's why they kept sending him up the gut. But us fans watching the game was like, why they keep sending that little dude up the middle? But that's where he broke at. They caught him around the end, but up the gut. Once he got past them linebackers, wasn't no safety going to catch him or stop him one-on-one.
It was few and far between.
Right. Yeah, and what was the play calling? Now we love Eric. You know that. We love Eric. We ran into Eric again when we was at the game, man. Eric cats try to creep up in there. I was like, what's up, E? You know what I'm saying? And Eric is he's a Cleveland Browns legend. He's a Cleveland Browns great. But Eric wasn't that every down back. That was not his. Eric was a finesse back. You know what I'm saying? You make a mistake, Eric gonna cut your ass to pieces. You know what I'm saying? So, and I see the type of same stuff in Dylan Sampson. But when it comes to that bruiser, Breece Hall is like a bruiser. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? So you got, you know what I'm saying? You got 2 bruisers. That's one. I said get another bruiser. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Just like when you had Brian or Mack, it was like get some bruisers and then throw the finesse back, change the pace. When it comes to the game, and I'm gonna be quiet after that. When it comes to the game of football, when it comes to the game of football, like I said, it's about chess. How many pieces can I throw out there to completely mess up your board? And the Browns just don't have a lot of pieces to mess up the board. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of pieces that we can like, okay, that's a solid thing. you see Fanning. I'm like, damn, we ain't got nobody else besides Fanning out there. You know what I'm saying? So if you incorporate more weapons, I would like to see the Browns real quick focus on offense in the next draft. If they focus on offense, we got something. Focus on offense.
Yeah.
If you focus on offense, I think the Browns would have something. Get me 2 tackles. Get me a wide receiver. Get me another bruising running back.
We got a tackle, but he stayed hurt for 2 years.
But the rest of the guys we got old as dog shit.
When is Winter going to ever be healthy enough to play?
And then you got to sit there and beg Petonio to possibly come back. Teller and Conklin, them dudes is gone. So if you get DeJuan Jones back, you got me 2 new tackles. And now the Browns might have something. You got to get some guys in there to protect for Shedeur if Shedeur is going to be the man next year. So I'm going for tackles, wide receiver, running back. And then the Browns, I ain't even worried about the defense. You can sign all them cats back and maybe get me another corner because MJ, I know MJ's your boy. That's my dude. MJ's got a hard road ahead of him to try to get back in the lineup. So go get me another corner and all offense. I'm cool.
What you letting my boy Ward stay on the team?
Denzel Ward?
Yeah,
I gotta give Denzel props this year. Denzel he ain't had it. Have he had a concussion yet? I could have sworn he was gonna smack his head at least once this year. Denzel been Gucci. Yeah, but he still got the money. So yeah, I just give me another corner, try to wing MJ back into the fold, and just focus on offense. That's what I would do.
Okay, when I got a question for y'all, might be more towards D. I don't know. I can't remember with Dirt Dogs. Dirt Dog can go back and forth. I can't remember Coach's stance on this. Did this draft save Andrew Berry's job? Because follow me. If Shedeur plan on keep on doing something, we got Shedeur playing good. I like Dylan. I like Dylan Sampson. I think he's decent. I love Junkins. I think he's great. We already see Fanning came in and just took Njoku's job. Then Isaiah Bond got him and Shedeur got a great core. Then we got Mason Graham on defense playing his lights out. Then we got Carson Swessinger at a linebacker playing lights out. That's about seven starters, 7 rookie guys in this draft. Before I know you want to go get your boy Brees, but we got some start. Now we can get past this Deshaun Watson contract. If they move on for Jared Judy and all that, we got a lot of cats on rookie contracts to start building a team. And if we can get Zenter out there, we might be going into that dome with a great team.
I'm sorry, Dirt. If we'll see how the rest of the season pan out. I could possibly keep Barry, but Stefanski still got to kick rocks. I need a new coach. I'm gonna come out and say this. Barry might have saved his job because of Carson Swessinger, because Carson Swessinger they think he's gonna probably win Defensive Rookie of the Year. They say he's a nominee. He has a strong chance of winning.
Yeah, he nailed his draft.
Yeah, he nailed it. He did.
And he got 2 picks, first round picks next year. He moved back a couple. Man, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I say this. Barry, you saved your job. If I'm Jimmy Haslam and I'm walking, he always got a weird look on his face every time. If I'm Jimmy Haslam, I'm like, Barry, you saved your job, but I'm going to give you one more shot. One more shot. But Kevin, it's been real, bro. Shake my hand, get all this, and let's call it a day. I'm sick of seeing you clearly don't like, hopefully, our franchise quarterback is Shedeur Sanders. You don't like Shedeur. And so now it's time to find somebody who wants to bring in. So it's time to hire somebody. But
then he traded Newsom away for Campbell. He showed his butt this year.
He's getting better
this year. He still can't give me no line and no kicker, but he showed his butt this year. Coach.
But you still signing cats that ain't available, giving them $33 million still too. Still sleeping up the goddamn money. I'm just being 100, bruh.
Coach,
You know, I wouldn't let him. Now that Deep
He
Odessa,
being 100. He said he was gonna stop talking. I told you he wasn't. Coach. Did Andrew Berry save his job?
I think he's done enough to save his job. I never felt like his job was in jeopardy. I just feel
Yes, he does.
I just feel like there needs to be some separation. They can't be on the same tier. A head coach and GM can't be on the same tier.
Yes.
It has to be the GM over the head coach.
Yes.
The GM go get you the toys to play with. It's up to you to put them together and figure out how they all supposed to play together. And I don't think at times Stefanski has done a good job of that. Now they're supposed to work in concert, but you also are picking the best player available. You know, so if that's the best player available that you have in that spot, you know, coach got to deal with that. His job is to coach him up. What we have seen at times is people are not coached up. That's not on the GM. That's on the coach.
Yes. So with y'all being in Cleveland, have y'all heard anything, or y'all might know more than me? What is going on with Zach Zinter? What is going on? It's 2 years. It's been 2 years. What's going on?
Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe he's just not that good.
No, it ain't even that. He's been hurt. He's not been able to be. He's not out there. I know he got a good guy in front of him, but he's not even on an active roster.
Who's an indictment on? That's an indictment on your boy. We already said go back in the draft.
Here you go again. I shouldn't even brought it up.
Yeah.
You brought it up.
You put your foot in that one.
So did.
Oh man,
so y'all, CP. I mean, listen. This draft needs to be nothing but offense. The defense, leave that alone. Defense is fine. Offense. Nothing else. It better have the word either O or F, E at the end. Offense. I don't want to see nothing with defense. We're fine. And especially that defense, I feel like it could get stronger if, and that's a huge if, Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah comes back. That's
okay.
But hey, you got to keep your hopes up here. So, we got it. That wide receiver, that I would just want us to have some. We haven't had a late wide receiver since Jarvis and Odell was here. Yeah. So, I mean, we got to do something.
Amari Cooper, he broke.
Amari Cooper. My bad. I forgot about Amari.
Now, I'm going to go back to Zach Zinter. I don't know what his problem is, but he played guard, not tackle. And the last I checked, that's where most of the issues are at.
Yes.
You know, our guards are solid. You know, they old, but they solid.
But I'm not to cut you off, but that's where Zinter. I mean, that's where Batonio and
I think those two guys are the heir apparents.
Yes.
There's no need to put them in there right now. They're gonna let those Teller and Batonio play their time out.
Yes.
And move on. Now, the one thing I wish I would have seen, which makes sense to me, is them push Batonio back out to tackle because he played tackle in college. When somebody went down in the past, he had slid out to tackle, and you can put one of those young guys in at guard so we can take a good look at him. I don't understand why that hasn't occurred. But again, this is Cleveland Browns. We don't understand why these things happen the way that they do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get y'all out here on this last one. Are y'all cool with both of our free safety and strong safety? Do we need to move on from any of them? Are we happy? Because we know we always get beat deep with the long ball and all that stuff. But how do y'all feel? Are we bringing Rodney? What was I calling him at the game, D?
Rodney Hickman.
Rodney he was calling him Rodney, but it's Ronnie.
Ronnie,
whatever his name. Are we cool with him and Delpit? Are they positioned? No. Okay.
I can rock with him. There's worse in the NFL.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I'm
you
talking
always
about,
gonna look to
I'm talking about
improve.
getting more, getting new safeties next year. Do we
No,
keep
I
these two
don't
guys,
think
or
you
do we
shuffle
try to improve?
No, you don't shuffle safeties. I mean, you look to improve if you can, but I think overall as a unit, they're not bad.
Okay.
Okay, you don't want one dude to come in and disrupt everything,
Right.
and y'all really fall off.
Juan Thornhill.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny you bring him up. He just got cut by the Steelers like a last week or something or so.
Yeah, but he got picked up again, I think.
No, he didn't.
Okay, I feel you.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Model. He got picked up.
It doesn't matter. He's not here.
Yeah.
Ronnie got his ass ran over.
Right.
Okay.
He be getting burnt though. Ronnie hit me like
Dirt Dog. Do you think that we need to move
Hold on, don't wait a minute.
Well, I already know you're gonna give us some juice, so I'm letting you go last.
Delpick is not good in coverage. He's a great tackler. Delpick, you said the safety. I'm just saying. Yeah. I would like to see another safety. Delpick is not that good in coverage. He's just not. He in some situations, I'm like, what you doing? Run stopping, tackling. Oh yeah, but in coverage, Delpick is like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's why I posed that question. That's why
he's in the box. He has always been an in the box safety. Yeah. So I mean that's really not an issue for me. That's a scheme for the defensive coordinator to have to figure out.
But when we need to go to a two shell, we need a quarterback. We need a running back that can go with the slot or the tight end.
Well, no, he takes the tight end, and that's the whole point. The tight end is really not generally, unless you got an elite tight end, they're not going down the field like that. So he's going to take that tight end, and that nickel's going to come in and get those guys on the slot. So I mean, it's manageable.
Right. And
what is Ronnie? Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. This is second year?
Ronnie.
He's doing good for his second year.
I think this is his third year.
I thought he
was with us in the 2023 season. This is third year.
Yeah, I think it's his third year.
Okay.
If it's 2023, okay. Okay.
Remember, he wasn't drafted. He was an undrafted free agent.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another O State. But I mean, so this is his first year starting.
Yeah.
For second, yeah. So I mean, I think he's doing good. And another guy on rookie contract. We got some young dogs if we get past this Deshaun Watson contract. But Dirt Dog, do we move on, or do we stay put on these safeties?
I would, as much as it pains me to get rid of a Buckeye, I probably might have to look and invest and probably try to get rid of Ronnie Hickman, because sometimes I be seeing him and he be getting burnt. He really,
but that's any defensive back. That happens with everybody. I mean, and that's really an indictment of whatever the defense that they're calling. If he's a single high safety, and you got three dudes running at you, who are you taking?
Yeah, and like I said, this is his first year starting. He's still trying. I think he's still trying to learn the defense. It takes like 3 years to really learn and know your assignments and all the play calling. I just think that he's playing slow right now, and instead of not knowing his assignment and just jet into where he's supposed to be, because he do get burnt. But I think we got three problems. We got an offensive line, we need wide receiver, and we need a kicker. I'm not just because he's kicking good right now. He can always go back and kick your boy K York. He just got picked up on the practice squad today. But I think them are our main focus of next year. Wide receiver, offensive line, and whatever, and kicker. Everybody can find a kicker but us. Do y'all agree?
I don't have an issue with the kicker this year.
Right. Me neither. He missed a game winner. That happens.
Thank you, sir.
Peace, Sam.
Any final words? D. Final words.
I thought we were talking about the Cavs next.
Go Browns bitches.
Dirt Dog. Any final words?
Not really. Let's see if we have a good game this week. That's all I'm praying for. Be competitive.
Okay, Coach. Any final words?
Everybody have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed holiday. Enjoy all the football that's coming on. And let's talk about it next week.
Okay. And I just want to say from DraftKings, I am mad at y'all. I put $100. I put $100 on Christian McCaffrey and I forgot the other running back on the other team to get 5 yards per quarter. Every quarter they got the one in. It's not the fourth quarter. San Fran got the ball in beginning of the fourth quarter. McCaffrey broke for 15 yards. I got my 5 yards. I got $350 coming. They punt the ball down to that other bum team. 9 minutes on the clock. 9 minutes on the clock in the fourth quarter, and they did not pass the ball not one time. No, they did not run the ball one time in the fourth quarter with Hubbard or that bum guy that lost me $400. So I just want to say, DraftKings, your days are numbered. I'm going to FanDuel, and this has been the My Dogs Podcast / the Ontario Sports Motive Podcast, BFO. Catch every game there, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Eat all the chitlins for me. No, say some chitlins for me. Y'all can eat all the turkey, and
you're on your own chitlins, man.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
Roo-roo.